It's high school regional tournament basketball competition tonight here on Dimension Cable TV2. And welcome to our cable cast originating from Columbus Fairgrounds Coliseum. Tim Torelli along with John DeVore, Denny Hinkey tonight, technical advisor and camera operator, as the Claymont Mustangs at a 16-7 pace on the year. Coming in, will take on Columbus Bexley Blue Lions, highly touted with a 24-0 record on the 1985-86 campaign and a #1 ranking in the state of Ohio. This has all the billings of a spoiler role for the Claymont Mustangs tonight, as they really have nothing to lose, so to speak, as they have thus far surpassed all expectations for their basketball team. Tonight, it's their job to upend the highly touted Columbus Bexley Blue Lions. And right now, let's go over to John DeVore for some particulars involved in tonight's contest, as the Mustangs are up against a very nice Blue Lions squad.
Thanks, Tim, and hello once again, everybody. As you see, the captains meeting at center court, getting the instructions from our two officials tonight will be from the Northeast region, John Olson from Akron and Dan Behringer, Dan from Cleveland. Bexley, 24-0, rated #1 by Associated Press in Class AA in the state. Their road to the regional hasn't left this building, as they had the AA combined sectional district play held right here in the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum. Their opening tournament win was a 69-63 win against Logan Elm. Their second win in tournament competition in district play, 74-54 to Pleasant. They then went on to defeat Circleville 75-56 in the district semifinal. And of course, in the district championship game, they defeated Bloom Carroll by a score of 58-46. Very talent-laden squad for Coach Gene Millard. In his 23rd season as the head coach at Bexley, of course, Mr. Millard's a graduate of the Ohio State University and has been a long-time resident of the Franklin County area. And he puts on an outstanding bunch of players out on the hardwood tonight for the Lions of Bexley. Of course, for the Mustangs, first-year coach Jim Riley. Mustangs winners of 11 of their last 12 outings ever since their win against East Canton on the Hornets' home court back in the early stages of January. The Mustangs have turned things around and have won 11 of their last 12. Of course, their only loss during that stretch was a 74-61 defeat to Carrollton. Their tournament road to Columbus thus far, a sectional tournament win against Ridgewood 85-67. And then in the district at Steubenville, they defeated John Glenn 72-66 and then defeated the River Pilots for the district championship 52-47. We'll be back with more particulars on tonight's game from Columbus after you watch this.
Now you can still trust your financial needs to a locally owned and operated bank, the First National Bank of Denison. While many banks are selling out or merging, First National is locally owned. That means your money remains local, too, working for you right here in Tuscarawas County. And now, Dover, New Philadelphia customers can enjoy local banking and the personalized service that comes with it with the opening of our new Boulevard office. Stop in soon and start banking the old-fashioned way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Dimension Cable TV2's regional semifinal basketball coverage from the Columbus Fairgrounds Coliseum. Of course, this probably brings back memories for John DeVore. This is the first time us here at Cable TV2 have had the opportunity to visit this hardwood since John DeVore's team, the Dover Tornadoes, went up against the tough Columbus Brookhaven squad, in which they fell to them in regional competition. The Claymont Mustangs had an opportunity to scout the Blue Lions as they won in their district final championship against Bloom Carroll. So the Mustangs know very well about this team. Also had a chance to scout them via the videotape route. Right now, John has some more details about what to expect here tonight.
As you see, the Mustang brain trust of Jim Riley, along with Mike Wright and Kyler Trexel, have a pair of outstanding guards, Bexley. And the players will be watching tonight at the guard spots will be Mike Millard. Mike will be wearing #3. Mike's a 6-foot junior. And the other man in the back court for Bexley will be Bill Hoyer. Bill, 6 foot and a senior, will be wearing #5. course, they have a big man in the middle, Paul Daly, 6'7" and a senior, be wearing number 23. He averages right around 17, 18 points a contest. And at the other positions on the front line, it will be Bill Cumler, 6'3" and a senior, and Matt Kopp, 6'2" and a senior, occupying the forward positions for the Bexley Lions. For Claymont, it will be their usual starting lineup. Mike Smith, a 5'11" senior. Gary Spinell, 5'11" and a junior. Gary Watkins, 6'2" and a sophomore. Kevin Stewart, 6'1" and a senior. And of course, Ed McCall, who's had an outstanding 3-game tournament in tournament play. Ed, 6'5" and a junior. And that should be a big matchup that we'll be watching tonight between Paul Daly and Ed McCall on the inside.
Of course, the key to tonight's contest, Claymont must play their own style of game. They really can't change anything at this point in time. And McCall has to stay out of foul trouble because they need him on the floor to direct much of their game inside at that low post area.
And of course, the winner of this game will play Columbus St. Francis DeSales. DeSales was a 67-53 winner over Riverview in the opening contest here at the Coliseum on this particular evening. And they had 4 men in double figures, the Stallions, Vince Ciccarella. It was the Dennis brothers, Jerry, a 5'10" junior, dropping in 26 points. And his older brother, John, a 6-foot senior, added 13 points to the effort. In the losing effort for Riverview, 2 men in double figures, Scott Carpenter with 14 points, and Rod Hardesty had 12 for Riverview, who bows out of tournament play at 17-7. We're just moments away from the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll be back to the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus after you watch this.
Watch out, it's coming. You're about to get hit with another big heating bill.
Make high-energy bills obsolete and keep your family safe and warm for years to come. The Lennox Pulse gas furnace can save you up to 50% on heating bills for as little as $75 a month. For quality installations and 24-hour service, call my friend Claire Blau of Sugar Creek Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
I'll have a Coke.
Sure, stranger. Which one?
Just a Coke.
Well, there's lots of them. You see, the old Coke is the old Coke before it became your new Coke. The new Coke is the one that used to be your old Coke, which became your new improved Coke. Except for your classic Coke, which is really the old Coke, but not at your new Coke. You know what I mean?
Just give me the one you like best.
That's easy.
Pepsi.
Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Glad I asked.
The Pepsi-Cola bottlers on Wabash Avenue in New Philadelphia. Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury, the area's most progressive auto dealer, expanding to serve you better, is the home of the full line of economical and exciting Nissans, including the U.S.-built Nissan truck line. There's a Nissan for every lifestyle, and you can buy or lease at Parkway. Parkway features daily rental units, and all sales are backed by a full parts and service departments. And be watching for our new expansion grand opening coming soon to Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury on Commercial Parkway in Dover. Open daily until 9 o'clock and Saturday until 4.
It used to be when you went for a loan, you had to bring enough papers to start a library. But that's changed. If you come to Central Trust for a loan, most of the papers you need
Loans?
are probably in your wallet right now.
That's it. The car's yours.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
At Central Trust, you can count on friendly people who want to make loans.
You don't need those.
Central Trust, the bank that makes things happen.
And right now, Central Trust is making things happen with a big sale on new car loans. Yes, you can get 10.75% financing with automatic payments and only 11% with mailed-in payments. These low rates apply to any new car, not just selected models or existing stock. Our low down payments have not been increased, and you can still take advantage of rebates and incentives. Stop at Central Trust Dover or Sugar Creek offices, or ask your Tuscarawas County new car dealer.
Good evening and welcome to the semifinal game of the Region 7.
You know, now is the time to get your cycle ready to go at Harding Yamaha in downtown Dover, as Harding's is the place for expert service and genuine Yamaha parts that keep you out of the shop and on the road. Harding also has some great preseason prices on new bikes, including never titled 550 Maxims for just $16.99, 650 Maxims at $18.99, and the exciting 86 Yamahas like the popular Virago and all new 600cc Radiant. Get ready for spring right now at Harding Yamaha Kawasaki in downtown Dover, as the Claymont Mustangs and Blue Lions are being introduced on the floor. All roster players introduced right now in front of the crowd here at the Columbus Fairgrounds Coliseum.
And of course you had a chance to catch the contingent of fans from the Twin City area in Tuscarawas County, in a large number making a 2-hour trip to the north section of Columbus to be in attendance here at Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum.
Claymont, number 35, Kelly Benty.
Kelly Benny is number 35. Sure, he'll get some playing time in before the evening's over. Drew White, number 15 for Bexley. Greg Morris, number 41, a sophomore. Scott Elsas is a junior for the Lions. And momentarily we will have the introduction of the starting lineups. As you get a look at David Irvin, Adam Rudolph, number 33, and Trevor Torrance wearing number 35.
Starting at guard for Claymont, number 21, Mike Smith.
Mike Smith, 5'11" and a senior, wearing number 21.
Number 3, Mike Millard.
One of the big backcourt stars for Bexley, Mike Millard, number 3, 6 foot and a junior. Number 25 is Gary Spinell. Gary, 5'11" and a junior.
Bill Hoyer.
Bill Hoyer, number 5, 6 foot and a senior.
Center for Claymont, number 55, Eddie McCall.
Here's Ed McCall. Ed, 6'5" and a junior.
23, Paul Daly.
Paul Daly, the man in the middle for the Lions, 6'7" and a senior.
Forward for Claymont, number 31, Gary Watkins.
Gary Watkins also having an outstanding tournament campaign. Gary, 6'2" and a sophomore. Bill Kumler, 6'3" and a senior, will be at one of the forward spots for Bexley, number 13. Kevin Stewart, number 45 for the Mustangs, 6'1" and a senior. And for Bexley, number 21, Matt Kopp. Matt, 6'2" and a senior. And there you look at the Mustang coaching staff of Jim Riley, Kyler Traxel, and Mike Wright. And we'll be back with the opening tip-off and the start of tonight's game from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus after you watch this.
The winner of this game.
Clay pipe is known to have been in use since 3750 BC, and today the basic material remains the same: clay, the weathered product of basic rock that survives all passage of time. Superior Clay Corporation in Uricksville manufactures vitrified sewer pipe, fire clay flue linings, wall coopings, chimney tops, and other clay products. Superior Clay Corporation occupies a 65-acre area on the west side of Uricksville, where skilled craftsmen take pride in producing products from their native soil, and through hard work and advanced technology, today, Superior Clay Corporation ships goods to the four corners of the earth. Superior Clay Corporation, made first to last.
The winner of this game, the Clay to Sales.
Welcome back, as we're just prior to tip-off activity here tonight from Columbus Fairgrounds. Tim Torelli, John DeVore, and Denny Hinkey, as we're getting set to watch what could be an exciting matchup here on the hardwood from Columbus. And last night, this game being played on a Thursday night, Wednesday night, we had the opportunity to chat with Jim Riley immediately following the fine pep rally that was held at the Claymont High School Auditorium for the Mustang Regional Bound Squad. And we're going to go to that tape and take a watch and listen to some of Coach Riley's comments on what to expect here tonight.
University of
Right here after the big pep rally here in the Claymont High School auditorium. With me now is Coach Jim Rowley on the eve of the big contest between Claymont and Bexley. And Jim, of course, we saw the scouting reports of this fine Bexley ball team. What can we look for in tonight's contest against the Lions here at the Fairgrounds Coliseum?
I'll tell you, JD, they're a very nice ball club. They're 24-0. They're #1 in the state. We're really looking forward to playing them. They'll come out and pressure us with a 2-2-1 full court press, and they'll drop back to a 2-3. They've got a good height advantage over us, but we feel like we can play against them. They've got a 6'7" boy in the middle, 6'3" and 6'2" at the forwards, and 6 foot at the guards. They're a good ball club, well coached. We had the opportunity to get to see them against Bloom Carroll, and then we also got to view a tape on them. So this has been very helpful for us.
Practice-wise, how have your kids been throughout this week coming into the game? You know, it's a type of attitude where, hey, you know, we don't have anything more to prove. We're glad to be here now. And how's the kids' attitude been throughout this week? Has it been fairly loose? Has it been a little tentative in anxiety of the game? Or just how has it been for your ball club during this week?
I'll tell you, it's been loose. I mean, the kids are ready. We haven't been tight, really, going into any of our tournament games. Now, we played tight one time against John Glenn in the first half, but we didn't feel like they were tight going into the game. And we felt like that they could play, and they did come through in the second half. So, you know, we're ready to play and loose as a goose and going to have fun and glad we're where we're at, but we're not done yet. We're going to compete 100%.
Jim, congratulations on what's been a super season for you, and best of luck in tonight's game against Bexley.
Well, we really appreciate that.
Thanks, Jim.
Alrighty, thank you there, gentlemen. Right now we're going to turn it over to John DeVore for the play-by-play description of tonight's Claymont and Columbus-Bexley matchup.
Thanks very much, Tim, and hello once again, everybody. It will be Kevin Stewart jumping center against Paul Daly. Again, your officials, John Olson from Akron and Dan Behringer from Cleveland, and Bexley, wearing the home white uniforms, controls the opening tip. First shot of the game, and it's an 18-footer by Mike Millard. Spinell, McCall, double teamed in the corner, picks up the dribble, gets it out front to Smith. Smith now over to Spinell. Now the Mustangs set up on offense for the first time in the contest. Smith, as Bexley shows a 2-3 zone. Spinell from 20 feet off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by Smith. Pulls up the baseline jumper. No good. Rebound battled for, goes out of bounds. Touch last by Watkins, and it's Bexley basketball. Of course, in the last two contests, the Bexley Lions have been able to jump out early on their opponents, posting big first quarter leads. Have a whistle, and a blocking foul goes against Kevin Stewart. As Bill Hoxer was starting his drive along the baseline. Matt Kopp will trigger it in. Out front quickly to Cumler. Millard, head shoulder fake, drops it over now to Kopp. Kopp, long range bomb, good. Bexley 4, Claymont nothing. We're now more than a minute into the game. Long pass picked off to Watkins, over to McCall, and lays it in.
Of course, you'll see Bexley sport that 2-2-1 zone press much of the evening tonight.
Hoxer double team, gets it now to Kopp. Kopp return pass to Millard. Millard to Kopp. Looking inside for Daly. Drops it over instead to Hoxer. Takes the corner shot. Tell you something, Coach Gene Millard must have those youngsters practicing that shot. That's 3 straight shots, all from the baseline area and all from about 18 feet out. 6-2 Lions. Spinell. High post McCall. Triple team. Gets it over now, Watkins. Gary now to Spinell. Spinell now to Smith. Stewart open on the baseline jumper. No good. McCall gets the rebound and laid it in.
Fine position by McCall.
Bexley into the front court. Millard's pass picked off momentarily by Smith, and the foul will go against Bill Kumler of the Bexley Lions.
First turnover of the basketball game, and on top of that, the Claymont Mustangs get to chalk one up in the personal foul column against Bexley.
So Kumler is whistled with his first foul. A team foul aside. 5:45 mark time remaining opening quarter. Here's Stewart. Pass too tall for Watkins, out of bounds. That time Stewart just a little anxious of getting the pass ahead to his teammate to start a potential fast break. This is Hoxer for Bexley. Gets it to Daly. Short 12-footer off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. McCall gets it to Spinell. Near steal by Hoxer. Here's Stewart. Laid it in against the 6'7" Daly. We're tied at 6. Hoxer gets it over to Millard. Millard 23 feet away. Air ball. Rebound McCall. McCall, center of the floor. Still with the basketball. Now loses it as Hoxer comes up with it. 2-on-2. Hoxer lays it up and lays it in. Hoyer now with 4. 8-6 Bexley. McCall turns, puts up the shot. Air ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Bexley basketball. This is Hoyer. Hoyer at the 27-foot line, picks up the dribble, gets it to Millard. Quickly in the corner, it's Kopp off the side of the rim. Rebound comes back out to Kopp. He controls it, tries to save it into Stewart. And went between his legs, and Smith ended up with it. Claymont with a chance to tie. I'm sure this was what Jim Riley was hoping for in the first quarter. To stay within striking distance, loose basketball. Smith had it. Now players go to the floor, and now we have a jump ball between Watkins and Kumler, and it's Claymont with possession on the alternating possession. Nice drop pass into Stewart, had it stripped away, but Smith was able to get the shot. Missed it, McCall laid it in. We're tied at 8. This is Hoyer. Gets it over to Kopp. Kopp to Millard. Millard dumps it inside to Daly. Triple team. Kopp now to Hoyer. Jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Whistle foul goes against Kevin Stewart. While we have a break in the action, 3 minutes, 37 seconds time remaining opening quarter. Our score as we take time out. Bexley 8, Claymont 8.
Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury. The only name you need to know when it comes to car dealers is expanding to serve you better. And right now, our inventory is the largest ever. A great time to buy, as Parkway's got a Nissan for every lifestyle and every budget. From the tough U.S.-built Nissan pickups to the economical, high-mileage Sentras to the top-of-the-line performance car, the 300ZX. And don't forget, you can buy or lease your new Nissan, and all sales are backed up by our full parts and service departments. Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury, Commercial Parkway at the I-77 Dover exit.
It's no wonder people are a little afraid to ask a banker for a loan.
Nice bank you have here. So, you want a loan, do you?
But borrowing money doesn't have to be an ordeal. At Central Trust, you can count on friendly people who want to make loans.
You're all set. The boat's yours.
Really? Central Trust, the bank that makes things happen.
And right now, Central Trust is making things happen with a big sale on new car loans. Yes, you can get 10.75% financing with automatic payments and only 11% with mailed-in payments. These low rates apply to any new car, not just selected models or existing stock. Our low down payments have not been increased, and you can still take advantage of rebates and incentives. Stop at Central Trust Dover or Sugar Creek offices or ask your Tuscarawas County new car dealer.
I'll have a Coke.
Sure, stranger. Which one?
Just a Coke.
Well, there's lots of them. You see, the old Coke is the old Coke before it became your new Coke. The new Coke is the one that used to be your old Coke, which became your new improved Coke. Except for your classic Coke, which is really the old Coke, but not at your new Coke. You know what I mean?
Just give me the one you like best.
That's easy.
Pepsi.
Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Better ask.
The Pepsi-Cola bottlers on Wabash Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Now, space-age technology comes to home heating. The unique Lennox Pulse gas furnace. It uses less gas to cut your heating costs.
Take it from Dave Lennox. Your Lennox dealer has the right pulse for you. For quality installation and 24-hour service, call my friend Ron Milburn of Ron's Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
100% financing available at Ron's Heating and Cooling.
Cop. This is Hoyer. Bill Hoyer out front, gets it over now to Cop. Back to Hoyer. 3 minutes, 25 seconds time remaining first quarter. Now Claymont goes to a 2-3 zone. Cop gets it out to Millard. Cop to Mike Millard, top of the circle. Get it inside to Kumler. Goes out of bounds, pass deflected out of bounds by Watkins. Kumler gets it in to Bill Hoyer. Millard. This is Millard from the right wing, 23-footer, no good. Tipped by McCall, he couldn't control it. Hoyer comes up with it, head stripped away by Stewart, and McCall comes up with it. Spinell slows it down. Mustangs can go in front. Watkins, baseline. Tried to dump it into Stewart. Pass was deflected, but it's loose. Goes out of bounds. Touched last by Mike Smith, and it will go over to Bexley. Hoyer to Millard to Kopp. Kopp, this is Daly. Daly will try it from the baseline, short. Rebound was controlled by Kopp, but he stepped on the baseline. And I think we'll have a foul.
I think they whistled a foul against Gary Spinell there, right before he stepped on the baseline.
I thought for a moment they were going to rule that Kopp stepped on the baseline, but the foul goes against Spinell. His first of the third team foul on Claymont. Kopp to trigger it in. Gets it out front to Bill Kumler. Hoyer with a long-range shot, no good. Rebound, McCall. Here's Watkins, sideline right. Gets to the middle of the floor, drops it over to Smith. Smith takes a short jumper, nails it. Claymont 10, Bexley 8. Under 2 minutes time remaining opening quarter. Here's Daly, pass deflected, and it's controlled by Watkins. 3-on-2, Stewart. Had the return pass picked up. Nice play by Hoyer, who drives, puts up the shot, and they call a foul on Smith.
Mike just a little bit late in catching up with the play, and as he went up for the shot, he caught him going up over the back.
Fourth team foul on Claymont. And Hoyer will go to the line for 2.
Jim Riley pregame spoke of his team being very loose and ready to go, and so far it looks as though they've been getting into the groove rather easily.
Hoyer at the free shot line. Second one up. Good. We're tied at 10. Spinell. Looks wide open is Watkins. Watkins goes up with the shot, missed it. Battle for the rebound. Kicked loose by Stewart, but controlling it is Kopp. 3-on-3. Kopp pulls up for the short jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Foul is on Daly, and he knew it. So Daly's whistled for his first, second Bexley team foul.
23, Daly.
Paul Daly with his first foul. Wide open's Watkins. Watkins drives, goes right around Daly and laid it in off the glass.
What a positive type move.
For Watkins, his first 2 points, 12-10 Claymont. Hoyer. Millard. Daly. Hoyer. Hoyer off the return pass from Kopp. Goes to the baseline, cut off. Kopp. Pass goes through the hands of Millard, out of bounds.
The Mustangs playing as though they've forgotten all about Columbus Bexley's 24-0 record.
They haven't read the papers the last couple of days. At least it appears to be that way here in the opening 7 minutes plus of this contest. Now the Mustangs spread it out.
They look comfortable out there, John.
Yes, they do. Watkins, Smith, brings it back out. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Claymont on top by 2. Watkins and Spinell. As the clock now is down to 20 seconds. Smith. Smith to Spinell. 10 seconds left. Watkins. Spinell. Lobs it in. McCall turns. Oh, gets Daly up in the air. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Foul on Watkins. And with that foul, that's 5 team fouls, and now Bexley will go to the line for the bonus. And Bill Kumler will go to the line.
Bill Kumler at the line. 1-1.
Kumler's free shot, good. Kumler now for the second half of the bonus. Free shot in the air, good. We're tied at 12. Smith's long shot at the buzzer, off the back of the rim, and that's the end of the first quarter. Timeout on the floor from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus, Ohio. Our score at the end of the first quarter of play, it's Bexley 12, Claymont 12. We'll be back to Columbus after you watch this.
Our people make the difference. At the United Bank, our people do make the difference. Local people serving local people.
Welcome back, the Claymont Mustangs and Columbus Bexley Blue Lions all knotted up at 12 apiece at the end of the first period of competition. Shooting from the field for the Ponies there in that first period. They were 6 out of 14 for a 42% field goal percentage shooting. In the turnover department, they dealt the ball over 4 separate occasions. Meanwhile, Columbus Bexley from the field, 4 out of 10 for 40%, and they also dealt the ball away 4 separate occasions themselves.
Mustangs Even with the Lions at 12 as we get set for the start of the second quarter. It's Bill Hoyer, Mike Millard in the front court. Millard takes the jumper off the side of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Loose, controlled inside by Kopp, who gets the benefit of the good roll and laid it in. Kopp with 4 points, 14-12 Bexley.
One thing about those long-range outside shots, John, you've got to be unconscious all night to hit them consistently, that's for sure.
McCall got a step on Daly, but he'll be called for charging. Kopp stepped in. And it was ruled that Kopp had the position. He gets the charging foul whistled against McCall. So all the Claymont starters with at least one foul. Millard shot no good. Rebound Watkins. Gary Watkins in the open court. Spinell returned pass Watkins to Gary Spinell in the corner. Spinell to Watkins. Now it's Spinell with it. The Mustangs set up. Smith. Spinell kicks it over Watkins. Puts up the baseline shot. Good! Watkins with 4 and we're tied at 14. This is Hoyer. Hoyer to Kopp. Kopp to Millard. Millard, baseline, drops it back over to Kopp. Kopp, whistle. That has to be a charging foul, and it is on Kopp. But the charge on McCall was charging. That was obviously a charging call against Kopp. We approach the 6-minute, 30-second mark, plus 3 seconds time remaining in the first half. As we're tied at 14. Spinell. Smith. Smith gets it back over to Spinell. Spinell return pass Smith. 15-footer good!
Nice dish off by Spinell there at the last minute as Smith found himself wide open.
And he has to take that shot. 16-14 Mustangs. Here's Millard. Millard left alone. Stewart applies a shout defense to him, but it didn't phase Millard that time. We're tied at 16. McCall turns up for the jumper off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Paul Daly, who lost it as Stewart got a piece of it, and now it's Kopp coming the other way. 3-on-3. Hoyer, nice drop pass back to Kopp. He said, shoots, rolls out, rebound, McCall. Watkins looks ahead, waits for his teammates to catch up. Now the Mustangs set it up. Claymont not looking to get in that transition game with Bexley. Spinell. Smith. Spinell now gets it over to Watkins. Watkins to Spinell. We approach the 5-minute mark. Time remaining first half. Nice move by McCall. Turns, had it blocked, but I think it will be a shooting foul. See who the foul will go against. It goes against Bill Kumler.
Of course, as long as that control of the game is still up for grabs and the score is deadlocked as it is, Claymont can't afford to be deliberate.
McCall at the line for 2 shots. Ed thus far with 6 points. He shot up and in. Second free shot by McCall, good. Claymont 18, Bexley 16. Here's Hoyer. Gets it to Millard. Mike Millard deep in the left corner. Kicks it out front to Matt Kopp. Kopp now to Bill Hoyer. Hoyer being guarded by Stewart. To Kopp. Kopp at the top of the circle. Gets it over now to Millard. Now Millard gets instructions from Gene Millard, the head coach on the bench, to set up the offensive play. Inside, Kumler missed the shot. Rebound controlled by Stewart. .4:15 time remaining first half. Here's Spinell. Spinell now to Watkins. Watkins. Gary Spinell. Pass deflected away by Hoyer. Now here is Millard. Return pass to Hoyer. Up with the shot. No good. Rebound Spinell. Bexley has to be struggling from the field here in the first half.
They're shooting a 2 out of 7 pace, missing their last 3 attempts.
Smith. Spinell takes the 20-footer, in and out. Rebound controlled by Matt Kopp. Millard, center of the floor, picks up the dribble. Gets it to Kopp, now to Hoyer. Kumler. Bexley moves the ball around real well against that zone defense. Don't see the ball on the floor too much by way of the dribble. Millard. Baseline cut off, gets it now to Hoyer. Hoyer. Cross-court pass, Kopp inside to Kumler, and he walked with a basketball. Bexley wants timeout. Three minutes, 15 seconds, time remaining. In the second quarter of this Class AA Regional Tournament semifinal game from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus. Our score, Claymont 18, Bexley 16. Back with more action after you watch this.
Are you a safe driver? At Roaming Insurance in Uricksville and Junaid and Hutton, there is a new feature just for auto owners with a good driving record. It's called the Distinguished Driver Discount and is offered in conjunction with the Continental Insurance Company. If you're a good driver, this plan offers substantial savings. To find out more about our line of coverage, contact the Roaming Insurance Agency soon, with locations in Uricksville and Junaid and Hutton.
There you get a look at Riley's Rowdies in full force here tonight at the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum. And an impressive display of basketball by Claymont, staying within the realms of their scheme of things offensively and then going in defensively with that 2-3 zone and forcing Bexley to take the outside shot.
And that, coupled with the fact that the Blue Lions have fell off as far as their shooting pace is concerned here in the second period, is aiding in their cause, as the Lions are shooting a 2 out of 7 pace thus far here in the second. Meanwhile, the Mustangs 2 out of 4 with a couple of make goods from the charity stripe as well.
Here's Spinell. See if Bexley elects to switch defenses here after the timeout. Put a little more pressure on the Mustangs as far as a half-court situation is concerned. Here's McCall, still with it, turns, puts up the jumper, draws the foul against Daly.
McCall's got that nice head and shoulders fake, and defensive player took the bait that time.
McCall with 2 shots upcoming. Ball's free shot up good. Claymont leads by 3, 19-16. 20-16. Bill Hoyer now for the Lions. Hoyer gets it over to Matt Kopp. Kopp to Millard. Millard dumps it inside. Daly turns, half hook shot, and it was a nice one by Paul Daly. That's his first basket. 20-18, Claymont leading by 2. Here's Stewart. Smith, Spinell. Watkins gets it to Smith. Near steal, but Smith takes the shot off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Loose. Hoyer control. Bill Hoyer slows it down. Gets to Millard. Oh, nice pass to Daly, who missed the layup. Got his own rebound. Missed it. Smith gets it out to Watkins. Nice move around the defense. Goes all the way and laid it in.
All right.
And he's a sophomore. How about that, sports fan?
And he's shown that to us all year long. He just keeps getting better and better with each game.
22-18. That was a big momentum basket. Daly the other way. Missed the shot. McCall rebound. Here comes Watkins. He catches up to it and draws the foul against Hoyer. Kelly Benny waiting to check in at the scorer's table as you get a good close-up look of Gary Watkins, the sophomore.
Boy, shooting's got to be the main concern of Gene Millard right now. His squad shooting only 3 out of 11.
Watkins now with 7 points. Claymont 5 of 5 from the line in this quarter. 6 for 6.
And the foul line shooting was a main story of the district win in the final matchup at Steubenville as well for the Ponies.
Claymont with their largest lead, 6 points. Here's Millard. Inside, Daly gets McCall, gets a nice bounce off the front of the rim at that end of the Coliseum. Daly with 4 points. 24-20, Claymont by 4. Watkins dumps it into McCall. Had lost it momentarily, got it back, put up the shot, too strong. Rebound controlled by Kopp. Here's Kopp off the return pass to Millard, to Hoyer, who takes the jumper. Good!
They worked the ball nicely without laying it down on the hardwood.
24-22. Now we see a 1-2-2 half-court press applied by the Lions. Watkins. Smith. To Watkins. Smith to Spinell. 30 seconds left in the half. Here's Watkins. And now we have a foul against Bexley out front. I think it will go against Kopp. And we'll take a break in the action while Watkins steps to the line. Our score, 26 seconds time remaining first half, is Claymont 24 and Bexley 22.
Now, space-age technology comes to home heating. The unique Lennox Pulse gas furnace. It uses less gas to cut your heating costs.
Take it from Dave Lennox. Your Lennox dealer has the right pulse for you. For quality installation and 24-hour service, call my friend Ron Milburn of Ron's Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
100% financing available at Ron's Heating and Cooling.
Twin City Hospital is reaching out to serve you. Going to the hospital can be a frightening experience. But at Twin City Hospital, it's nice to know you have a friend you can trust. The doctors, nurses, and staff are on duty 24 hours a day to provide you with professional medical care you need. Children aren't the only ones to experience distress and anger in the hospital. Many parents are also put under a great deal of strain. At Twin City Hospital, they care for you like family, reaching out to serve you in Harrison, Carroll, and all of Tuscarawas County.
University of Tuscarawas County, Kent State University. Choosing a career, changing jobs, Kent State University can help. Kent State Test Campus offers assistance and workshops to help you get started in the right direction. Choose the University of Tuscarawas County to learn the skills you need to find a job. Kent State University. For more information on the University of Tuscarawas County, call 339-3391.
Watkins free shot, good. We have seen perfect free shot shooting by both teams. Claymont 7 of 7, Bexley 4 of 4. Watkins second attempt, perfect.
And you didn't jinx him, how about that?
got to be a first throughout the course of the season.
That's for sure.
26-22. Kopp to Hoyer. Gets it over to Mike Millard. Millard, being guarded by Watkins, gets it back to Bill Hoyer. 10 seconds left in the half. Kumler traveled with a basketball.
Third turnover whistled against the Blue Lions here in the second period.
5 seconds, now Spinell gets it in the front court, gets it to Watkins. Watkins looks at the clock, puts up the shot. It goes to McCall, and the shot will not count as it left McCall's hands after the buzzer. But we're at halftime. Timeout on the floor from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus. Our score at the end of the first half of competition, Claymont leads the #1 ranked Bexley Lions 26-22 at halftime. We'll be back with the first half individual scoring totals, team shooting statistics, as well as turnovers on the first half, and tonight's second half of play from Columbus after you watch this.
The University of Tuscarawas County, Kent State University. Choosing a career, changing jobs, Kent State University can help. Kent State Test Campus offers assistance and workshops to help you get started in the right direction. Choose the University of Tuscarawas County to learn the skills you need to find a job. Kent State University. For more information on the University of Tuscarawas County, call 339-3391.
Tuesday at 1 o'clock. That'll be fine. I really don't want to drive that far to see a specialist.
Well, now you don't. At Twin City Hospital, they now have the specialists to serve you. Cardiologists for heart problems, orthopedics for bones and joints, pediatrics and internal medicine. Twin City Hospital in Denison, only a short drive away. Call to make your appointment. Twin City Hospital, reaching out to serve you in Harrison, Carroll, and all of Tuscarawas County.
Now, space-age technology comes to home heating. The unique Lennox Pulse gas furnace. It uses less gas to cut your heating costs.
Take it from Dave Lennox. Your Lennox dealer has the right pulse for you. For quality installation and 24-hour service, call my friend Ron Milburn of Ron's Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
100% financing available at Ron's Heating and Cooling.
Welcome back to the Columbus Fairgrounds Coliseum. Tim Torelli, John DeVore, and Denny Hinkey as the Claymont Mustangs are out on top 26-22 here at halftime. And if you've just joined us, that score is correct, as the Claymont Mustangs really showing that they know nothing about the highly touted Columbus Bexley Lions as far as their record is concerned, as they are taking it as just a game that they've come into with a fresh way of thinking. Claymont Mustangs sticking to their game plan as taking a look at field goal shooting for the Ponies there in the second period. They were 3 out of 8, but they did the trick from the free throw line, as John will tell us about here. They were 9 out of 22 altogether in the first half for a 40% shooting percentage. They dealt the ball over on 2 separate occasions as far as giveaways in the second period for a total of 6 thus far. Columbus, on the other hand, 5 out of 13, as they had a rough time of it there intermittently in the second period of competition. 9 out of 23 thus far on the game for a 39% shooting percentage. They had 3 turnovers for a total of 7 so far on tonight's game.
As you see, one of our great sponsors for our TV2 events, Mr. Plotner, and we know who that guy is sitting behind him. I tell you, he has to have the toughest seat in the house when it comes to this regional tournament game. Of course, that's none other than our colleague, Don Spinell, and the rest of the followers of Mustang basketball, and it's been a great first half. Scoring individually, first for the Lions of Bexley. 2 points for Bill Kumler, 4 points for 6'7" senior Paul Daly, 4 points for Matt Kopp, 4 points for Mike Millard, and Bill Hoyer, 6' senior backcourt guard for Gene Millard's Lions. Leads the scoring for Bexley with 8 points on 3 baskets and 2 of 2. from the free shot line. Team totals, 9 baskets for Bexley, 4-4 from the free throw line for the first half total of 22 points. For Claymont, 2 points for Kevin Stewart, 4 points for Mike Smith, 10 points for Gary Watkins, and 10 points for Ed McCall. Claymont 9 field goals, and the difference of the game thus far, Claymont 8 of 8 from the free throw line, as both teams were perfect from the stripe in the first half. And we'll be back with the start of the third quarter of tonight's game from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus after you watch this.
Now you can still trust your financial needs to a locally owned and operated bank, the First National Bank of Denison. While many banks are selling out or merging, First National is locally owned. That means your money remains local, too, working for you right here in Tuscarawas County. And now, Dover, New Philadelphia customers can enjoy local banking and the personalized service that comes with it with the opening of our new Boulevard office. Stop in soon and start banking the old-fashioned way. Member FDIC.
The Claymont Mustangs have returned to the playing floor, and it will be the same starting lineup for both squads. For Bexley, Paul Daly, Bill Kumler, Matt Comp, Mike Millard, and Bill Hoyer. And for the Mustangs, Mike Smith, Gary Spinell, Gary Watkins, Kevin Stewart, and Ed McCall. The winner will go on to play Columbus DeSales. Here's McCall, first shot of the third quarter, misses it. Rebound controlled by Comp. This is Millard. Millard being guarded by Stewart, cut off at the baseline, gets it over now to Comp. Hoyer with the shot, and he drills it from the wing. Hoyer now with 10 points. Now we see some more full court pressure being applied by Bexley. Spinell gets it across the timeline. Watkins turns inside to McCall, puts up the shot! Oh, they wave it off as they rule the foul on the floor.
Ed has done a superb job all night of drawing fouls his way.
Off the inbound play, it's Watkins nailing the baseline jumper. Watkins with a dozen. Claymont holds on to the 4-point lead. Millard. Claymont now showing a 1-3-1 zone inside. Daly reverse layup and a beauty. Six for Daly. 28-26. Spinell gets it across the timeline. Smith. McCall has position, turns against Daly, baseline shot, good! McCall working to get to that spot along the foul line to get position and really put Daly, defensive player, in a tough position. At the other end, Daly counters. Now Daly making his presence felt in the contest, 30-28. Smith to Spinell. 6:15 time remaining third quarter. Watkins gets a pick from McCall, puts up the shot short. Rebound controlled by Daly. Millard with it. Mike Millard for Bexley. Picks up the dribble, gets it now to Bill Hoyer. Hoyer. Shot up, missed by Comp. Rebound, Stewart.
Claymont getting good positioning underneath.
Bexley now man-to-man. Pass inside, Watkins. Oh, nice drop pass. Spinell set, shoots, got it!
Gary Spinell.
32-28, Claymont leads by 4. Hoyer to Millard. Millard in the corner now to Comp. To Millard. Hoyer from 20, got it. Now Bexley starting to warm up from the outside. 32-30.
They're shooting a 4 out of 5 clip.
Spinell, again, gets it across the 10-second line, being guarded by Millard. Now he picks up his dribble, but gets it to Watkins. Watkins against Kumler to Spinell. Spinell looks inside, gets it now to Smith. Oh, McCall's got his position once again. Fade away, no good. Rebound controlled by Kopp. Now it's Hoyer. Hoyer to the center of the floor. Nice drop pass to Daly for the jumper. Good. This next 4.5 minutes could be critical for the Mustangs. Bexley has drawn even at 32. Here's Watkins. Drops it over Stewart. Return pass inside. Watkins puts up the shot. Missed it. Rebound Smith. Laid it in.
Boy, I don't know how he lost that ball and grabbed it back and put it up in one motion.
And Daly got away with a foul on the initial shot, really, by Watkins. 34-32. We're at the midway point of the third quarter. Kopp. Hoyer. Missed it. McCall clears. Gets it out to Watkins. Watkins laid it in.
What a move.
36-32. Claymont leads by 4. Millard. Kopp to Millard. Daly flashes high post. Jumper is a good one from 10 feet out. Daly 8 third quarter points, 12 in the game. Play continues. 3 minutes, 20 seconds time remaining in the period. Watkins gets it to Smith. Mike Smith returned past Watkins. Thought about the shot. Dumps it off to Smith. Now to Spinell. McCall turns against Daly. Daly got a piece of it. Kept alive by Smith. Watkins got it. Missed the shot. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. And it's Bexley's possession. Bexley with a chance to tie. Under 3 minutes time remaining third quarter. Millard. Millard with it. Inside Daly had it. Managed to pass it off to Hoyer. Nice play by Paul Daly inside. Millard. Sideline right. Gets it to Kopp. Kopp now return pass to Millard. Hoyer's jumper good. Hoyer with 14. We're tied at 36. Spinell. Smith. Watkins kicks it back over to Spinell. Spinell now waits for McCall to break. Turns. Nice move. Put up the shot. Got the roll. McCall with 14. 38-36. Millard. Missed it. McCall had it, and it will go out of bounds to Bexley. And we'll take a break in the action. 1:58 time remaining third quarter. Our score, Claymont 38, Bexley 36.
Whether it's summer's heat, winter's cold, or the changing temperatures of spring and fall, Lennox builds safe, efficient equipment for all your comfort needs. And with 100% financing now available, owning a Lennox heat pump, pulse furnace, or air conditioner is easier than ever. Save up to 50% on your energy bills. Call your independent Lennox dealer. For quality installations and 24-hour service, call my friend Claire Blau of Sugar Creek Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
All right, class, and yes?
You're watching a class of bank officers being retrained in the latest techniques.
No.
But for some of them, it takes time.
Will you make the loan? No. Well?
But the training is relentless.
And?
At Central Trust,
yes,
you can count on friendly people who want to make loans.
Yes.
Central Trust, the bank that makes things happen.
And right now, Central Trust is making things happen with a big sale on new car loans. Yes, you can get 10.75% financing with automatic payments and only 11% with mailed-in payments. These low rates apply to any new car, not just selected models or existing stock. Our low down payments have not been increased, and you can still take advantage of rebates and incentives. Stop at Central Trust Dover or Sugar Creek offices, or ask your Tuscarawas County new car dealer.
The Bexley Alliance will inbound underneath their own basket. Here's Hoyer. Baseline shot, Daly, too strong. It goes out of bounds, touched by Kumler, and it's Claymont basketball. And now the Lions of Bexley, and Gene Millard wants a timeout. A minute 53, time remaining, third quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. Our score from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus, it's Claymont 38, Bexley 36. We'll be back after you watch this.
Now you can still trust your financial needs to a locally owned and operated bank, the First National Bank of Denison. While many banks are selling out or merging, First National is locally owned. That means your money remains local, too, working for you right here in Tuscarawas County. And now, Dover, New Philadelphia customers can enjoy local banking and the personalized service that comes with it with the opening of our new Boulevard office. Stop in soon and start banking the old-fashioned way. Member FDIC.
Back at the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus. John DeVore along with Tim Torelli. Denny Hinkey doing the chores tonight on camera. As the Mustangs tried to advance to the regional finals where they would play the Stallions of Columbus St. Francis de Sales. DeSales was the opening game winner tonight. 67-53 against Warsaw Riverview. Long pass, Watkins in the open court. Puts up the jumper, good! Watkins with 16. 40-36, Claymont leads by 4. Millard. Pass deflected by Stewart. Now it's Spinell. Spinell. Watkins, right around Hoyer, left-hand layup, it's good! The Ponies lead by 6, a minute 20 left in the quarter. Hoyer. Substitution in the lineup, Matt Davis in for Bexley, number 11. Shot from the corner is good by Bill Kumler. That's Kumler's first basket. Less than a minute left in the period. Smith gets it across the timeline to Watkins. Watkins being guarded by Kumler. Watkins left alone, takes the shot off the side of the rim. Rebound. McCall had it and lost it. But Watkins deflects the outlet pass. Now McCall controls. Turns, shoots, good!
Claymont shooting a 9 out of 17 pace here in the third.
Millard looks for Daly inside, gets it over to Davis instead, and now Hoyer has it. We're down to 15 seconds. Hoyer with the long-range jumper, no good. McCall clears. Spinell, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Spinell, oh, here's Watkins. Watkins picked up his dribble, turns, puts up the shot off the front of the rim. Stewart with the tip, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter. Both teams shooting well in that third quarter. The Mustangs outscore Bexley 18-16 in the third stanza to lead by 6 as we get set for the fourth quarter. Timeout from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus. Our score at the end of 3 periods of play, Claymont 44 and Bexley 38.
Clay pipe is known to have been in use since 3750 BC, and today the basic material remains the same. Clay, the weathered product of basic rock that survives all passage of time. Superior Clay Corporation in Uricksville manufactures vitrified sewer pipe, fire clay flue linings, wall coopings, chimney tops, and other clay products. Superior Clay Corporation occupies a 65-acre area on the west side of Uricksville, where skilled craftsmen take pride in producing products from their native soil. And through hard work and advanced technology, today, Superior Clay Corporation ships goods to the four corners of the earth. Superior Clay Corporation, made first to last. We're back at the Columbus Fairgrounds Coliseum. Tim Torelli, John DeVore, and Denny Hickey witnessing a dandy shootout as a regional semifinal ought to be, and this surely has all the makings of an exciting finish. I tell you, a shooting clinic was performed there in that third stanza. Claymont from the field sported a 9 out of 17 pace for 52%. On the other hand, Columbus Bexley set the tone right out of the starting gate as they shot 8 out of 11 for a 72% shooting percentage there in the third period, John.
And when Bexley drew even, remember when I said with about 4.5 minutes to go, I felt the next 4.5 minutes would be critical for the Mustang. They then went on a tear, and now they lead by 6. We'll see if it can carry over into the fourth quarter. And a turnover right off the inbound pass. So Bexley could cut it to 4. Here's Hoyer. Look for Daly. He really started to get things going for himself in that period, as he had 8 in the stanza. Shot up, and good break off the back of the rim, off the heel, as it actually just died. The basketball did, and it went right into the cylinder. Kumler was 6. Here's Watkins! Missed the layup. It goes out of bounds, touched by McCall. Bexley now could cut it to 2. Hoyer. Pass off the fingertips of Millard, and Claymont gets the break on a turnover. I don't think Claymont's used a timeout. I'm sure that's in the back of Jim Riley's mind. He really hasn't had to use one. McCall goes up, had it blocked by Daly. Hoyer off the feed from Millard, got it. Boy, he's a nice shooter. Hoyer was 16.
And he can shoot on the run or set.
Watkins spins in heavy traffic, picks up the dribble, gets it to Spinell. 44 to 42. Now the Mustangs get back to running a regular offense. Here's McCall. Tried to dump it inside to Watkins. Pass was deflected, but McCall got it back. Daly able to save it in, and it goes to Millard. Hoyer missed it. Rebound McCall to Smith. 6:20, time remaining in regulation. Again, the winner will return Saturday as McCall drives. It counts, and he'll go to the line. And we'll take a break in the action. 6 minutes, 10 seconds, time remaining. Fourth quarter, our score, Claymont 46, Bexley 42.
Watch out. It's coming. You're about to get hit with another big heating bill.
Make high-energy bills obsolete and keep your family safe and warm for years to come. The Lennox Pulse gas furnace can save you up to 50% on heating bills for as little as $75 a month. For quality installations and 24-hour service, call my friend Claire Blau of Sugar Creek Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
I'll have a Coke.
Sure, stranger, which one?
Just a Coke.
Well, there's lots of them. You see, the old Coke is the old Coke before it became your new Coke. The new Coke is the one that used to be your old Coke, which became your new improved Coke. Except for your classic Coke, which is really the old Coke, but not at your new Coke. You know what I mean?
Just give me the one you like best.
That's easy.
Pepsi.
Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Glad I asked.
The Pepsi-Cola bottlers on Wabash Avenue in New Philadelphia. Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury, the area's most progressive auto dealer, expanding to serve you better. is the home of the full line of economical and exciting Nissans, including the U.S.-built Nissan truck line. There's a Nissan for every lifestyle, and you can buy or lease at Parkway. Parkway features daily rental units, and all sales are backed by a full parts and service departments. And be watching for our new expansion grand opening coming soon to Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury on Commercial Parkway in Dover. Open daily until 9 o'clock and Saturday until 4.
It used to be, when you went for a loan, you had to bring enough papers to start a library. But that's changed. If you come to Central Trust for a loan, most of the papers you need
Loans?
are probably in your wallet right now.
That's it. The car's yours.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
At Central Trust, you can count on friendly people who want to make loans.
You don't need those.
What? Central Trust, the bank that makes things happen.
And right now, Central Trust is making things happen with a big sale on new car loans. Yes, you can get 10.75% financing with automatic payments and only 11% with mailed-in payments. These low rates apply to any new car, not just selected models or existing stock. Our low down payments have not been increased, and you can still take advantage of rebates and incentives. Stop at Central Trust Dover or Sugar Creek offices, or ask your Tuscarawas County new car dealer.
Ed McCall with a chance at a three-point play as we return to the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Free shot, good. McCall with 19. Claymont leads by 5. Bill Hoyer to Mike Millard. Daly. Kopp. Top of the circle. Oh, nice quick pass in to Daly. Missed the shot. Rebound, McCall. And he is called for traveling as he was getting set to make the outlet pass to Spinell.
Just a little bit too vigorous in the way he brought that ball down.
5:52 time remaining. Kopp, pass touched by Daly. It was not. And Hoyer lost his footing momentarily. Millard takes the jumper and got it.
Boy, he's a weapon.
Millard with 6. Guy that's really killed him has been Hoyer. Hoyer with 16 points. McCall, baseline shot, got it. Smooth as silk. 49-44. Millard, Daly. Quick pass out to Kopp. Now it's Hoyer. Kopp. Shot by Millard, good. 49-46. We're under 5 minutes, time remaining. Stewart, sideline left. Gets it now to Smith, now to Spinell. Watkins looks. Spinell dumps it in. Oh, McCall got position on Daly, banked it off the glass.
Well, that's a pretty bank shot from the way he had to turn around and throw it up.
McCall with 21. Millard. Hoyer to Kopp. Kopp. Millard. Daly. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Time remaining. Hoyer, 20-footer, good. 51-48. Spinell, still with the dribble. Gets it to Smith. Smith gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart lobs it back out to Smith. Smith, Spinell. McCall, got it, put it the shot, laid it in.
Mustangs shooting 4 out of 6 here in the final stanza.
McCall with all 9 Mustang points in the period, 53-48. Hoyer, Millard. Hoyer. Hoyer wing right. Cross court to Kopp. Hoyer left alone, and he drills another one. 53-50. 3:10 left. Sideline left, Smith gets it to Stewart. Stewart into Watkins, laid it in! But it will not count as the foul was prior to the shot. We'll take a break in the action. 3:04 time remaining, fourth quarter, our score. Claymont 53 and Bexley 50.
Are you a safe driver? At Roaming Insurance in Uricksville and Junaid and Hutton, there is a new feature just for auto owners with a good driving record. It's called the Distinguished Driver Discount and is offered in conjunction with the Continental Insurance Company. If you're a good driver, this plan offers substantial savings. To find out more about our line of coverage, contact the Roaming Insurance Agency soon with locations in Uricksville and Junaid and Hutton.
Smith gets it out front to Spinell. 3 minutes left in regulation. Watkins. Claymont with a 3-point lead against the #1 rated team in Class AA. And coming up with the steal on the pass was Daly. They tried to get it into Stewart and just really, the ball just stayed in the air too long. Here's Hoyer. Double team. Gets it to Millard. Millard to Daly in the corner. Daly out front to Matt Kopp. Top to top the circle to Millard. Daly in the corner. Kopp. Hoyer gets Spinell. It would have counted and the foul will go against Spinell. And we'll take a break in the action with 2 minutes, 8 seconds time remaining, fourth quarter. Our score, Claymont 53 and Bexley 50. The last foul on Gary Spinell was ruled a non-shooting foul. So Bexley just maintains possession of the basketball. Hoyer, that's off the mark, but the rebound comes out long and is controlled by Millard. Daly traveled with the basketball. I think I am out of nails. It's down to that point in time, folks.
Boy, you got to be on the edge of your seat. There's just no way out of it. I'm over here dancing around, John.
And coming up with the takeaway was Hoyer. He drives. The foul's on Spinell on the floor.
Not too bad of a foul, though. Gary made that one count before the shot could be put up.
Spinell's third and only the second Claymont team foul of the half. Bexley still has one foul to give before Claymont enters the 1-and-1. Bexley fans, I think, wanted an intentional foul as the shot is missed. Rebound comes out long and is controlled by Kumler. Millard from the corner, no good. Hoyer, baseline shot, good. 53-52. Spinell looks up floor, had slapped away, and it will be ruled out of bounds to Bexley. And now Jim Riley wants to use his first timeout. A minute 19, time remaining, fourth quarter. Bexley will have the basketball when we return. Our score, Claymont 53, Bexley 52. We'll be back after you watch this.
Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury. The only name you need to know when it comes to car dealers is expanding to serve you better. And right now, our inventory is the largest ever. A great time to buy, as Parkway's got a Nissan for every lifestyle and every budget. From the top U.S.-built Nissan pickups to the economical, high-mileage Sentras to the top-of-the-line performance car, the 300ZX. And don't forget, you can buy or lease your new Nissan, and all sales are backed up by our full parts and service departments. Parkway Nissan Lincoln Mercury, Commercial Parkway at the I-77 Dover exit.
It's no wonder people are a little afraid to ask a banker for a loan.
Nice bank you have here. So, you want a loan, do you?
But borrowing money doesn't have to be an ordeal. At Central Trust, you can count on friendly people who want to make loans.
You're all set. The boat's yours.
Really? Central Trust, the bank that makes things happen.
And right now, Central Trust is making things happen with a big sale on new car loans. Yes, you can get 10.75% financing with automatic payments and only 11% with mailed-in payments. These low rates apply to any new car, not just selected models or existing stock. Our low down payments have not been increased, and you can still take advantage of rebates and incentives. Stop at Central Trust Dover or Sugar Creek offices, or ask your Tuscarawas County new car dealer.
I'll have a Coke.
Sure, stranger. Which one?
Just a Coke.
Well, there's lots of them. You see, the old Coke is the old Coke before it became your new Coke. The new Coke is the one that used to be your old Coke, which became your new improved Coke. Except for your classic Coke, which is really the old Coke, but not at your new Coke. You know what I mean?
Just give me the one you like best.
That's easy.
Pepsi.
Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Glad I asked.
The Pepsi-Cola bottlers on Wabash Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Now, space-age technology comes to home heating. The unique Lennox Pulse gas furnace. It uses less gas to cut your heating costs.
Take it from Dave Lennox. Your Lennox dealer has the right pulse for you. For quality installation and 24-hour service, call my friend Ron Milburn of Ron's Heating and Air Conditioning. He'll show you how to save on energy-efficient Lennox equipment.
We're in business to serve you.
100% financing available at Ron's Heating and Cooling.
Now is the time to get your cycle ready to go at Harding Yamaha in downtown Dover, as Harding's is the place for expert service and genuine Yamaha parts to keep you out of the shop and on the road. Harding also has some great preseason prices on new bikes, including never titled 550 Maxims for just $16.99, 650 Maxims at $18.99, and the exciting 86 Yamahas like the popular Virago and all new 600cc Radiant. Get ready for spring right now at Harding Yamaha in downtown Dover. 53-52, Ponies out on top, but as we come out of the timeout called by Claymont, the Blue Lions will have the opportunity to take the offensive side of things with the basketball out of bounds.
And have a chance to take the lead, a lead they haven't had in quite some time. Well, you got to look for Hoyer, the way he's been shooting the basketball the second half. He has 14 second half points, 22 in the game. Daly would be a candidate as well. So would Millard. Here's Millard to Kopp. Kopp. Pass deflected, it's loose, but Kopp got it back. Millard will take the shot. No good. Daly rebounds, blocked by Stewart, rebound McCall. Smith, take your time, 45 seconds. Stewart to Smith. Remember, Bexley has one foul to give. Smith, McCall. McCall puts it on the floor, gets it to Smith, now to Spinell. Smith, 25 seconds left. There's the foul on Hoyer. That's only the 14th foul. We'll take a break with 24 seconds time remaining in the contest. The score remains Claymont 53, Bexley 52.
Now you can still trust your financial needs to a locally owned and operated bank, the First National Bank of Denison. While many banks are selling out or merging, First National is locally owned. That means your money remains local, too, working for you right here in Tuscarawas County. And now, Dover, New Philadelphia customers can enjoy local banking and the personalized service that comes with it with the opening of our new Boulevard office. Stop in soon and start banking the old-fashioned way. Member FDIC.
Well, J.D., sometimes as an announcer of area teams that we follow, it's hard not to get emotional. My heart's over here just pounding about a mile a minute as the Claymont Mustangs right on top with 24 seconds remaining. 53-52 and the basketball.
Well, does the Cinderella story continue?
Claymont has just played gutsy and also with their heads in total control the whole evening, as well as we've seen them here since January, since that East Canton win.
They've been an entirely different basketball team since that game in January. As you see the Mustang followers in a wave. What's critical here is the inbound pass. Next common foul against Bexley puts Claymont to the line for 1 and 1. Smith, Stewart to Spinell. Now they have 10 seconds, so you got some time. Stewart, McCall, he is fouled by Hoyer.
And McCall's been tough at the foul line tonight.
Claymont will go to the line to shoot 1 and the bonus. Hoyer with 3 fouls.
Again,
16 seconds. Ed McCall at the line for 1 and 1.
The winner to be back here Saturday at 1:30 against Columbus DeSales.
Ed McCall, 6'5" junior, transfer from Coshocton. This is his biggest trip to the line in his entire life. Free shot is good.
Smooth, smooth.
Let's see what he does on this one. He knew it was going in from the moment it left his hand, as Ed Bodie would say. Mustangs lead by 3. Pass inside, deflected, out of bounds. It stays with Bexley.
9 seconds
left. Does this miracle continue? Hoyer with the long bomb, good. And now Bexley calls the timeout before Claymont can inbound the basketball. 5 seconds, time remaining, 4th quarter. We'll be back with the inbound play from the Coliseum on the Ohio State Fairgrounds Complex after you watch this.
Take it from Dave Lennox. The Power Savers 2-speed system cuts your cooling bills almost in half. Because it uses 2 speeds instead of just 1, it never works harder than it has to cool your home. In Sugar Creek, call my friend Claire Blau of Sugar Creek Heating and Air Conditioning for all your comfort needs. He'll show you how efficient Lennox equipment and planned service can save you money.
Call us today for a free in-home estimate.
Ask your dealer about 100% financing.
Now is the time to get your cycle ready to go at Harding Yamaha in downtown Dover, as Harding's is the place for expert service and genuine Yamaha parts that keep you out of the shop and on the road. Harding also has some great preseason prices on new bikes, including never titled 550 Maxims for just $16.99, 650 Maxims at $18.99, and exciting 86 Yamahas like the popular Virago and all new 600cc Radian. Get ready for spring right now at Harding Yamaha Kawasaki in downtown Dover. 5 seconds left in this contest. The Mustangs out on top of 24-0, #1 ranked in the state of Ohio, Columbus Bexley, 55-54. Need we say more? We'll turn it over to John DeVore for the crucial remaining seconds in this contest.
Again, the critical thing to remember is getting the ball in play. Let's see if they try to set up a play with Watkins going down the length of the floor. They get it into Stewart, who quickly gets it to Smith, and it will be a foul on Hoyer.
Number 5.
1-1. Hoyer's fourth.
3 seconds, and the length of the floor has to be negotiated by Columbus Bexley. So Claymont will pull everybody back.
Mike Smith, one of the big senior leaders for this basketball team. 1 + 1. He missed it, but got his own rebound. Put up the shot, no good, and time expires.
Oh my! We will be back here on Saturday. Well, Jim Riley said it. He says, we're just happy to be here. We're loose as a goose, but we still want to win. And that competitive spirit came out tonight, John.
That could be the biggest missed free shot of the year. Mike Smith missed the free shot, the only miss by either club tonight, but the rebound came right back to him. And he did the wise thing. He put the ball up towards the basket because that kept the clock in motion.
Oh, goodness.
The Cinderella story continues as the Mustangs go to 17-7 as they knock off top-rated Bexley 55-54 to advance to the regional championship game Saturday afternoon at 1:30, with the winner of that game going to the city of Dayton with an invitation to the Final Four party in the AA State Basketball Championships.
And from 5 to 9 in the main office.
Let's review the scoring.
We repeat.
First for Bexley, who closes out the season 24-1. Matt Kopp with 4 points. Bill Kumler with 6. Mike Millard with 8 points. Paul Daly, and that was the key for the Mustangs in the fourth quarter as Daly came to life in the third 8 minutes of play with 8 third-quarter points. He did not score a point in the fourth period, and he was held to 12. Bill Hoyer, though, was the man that almost did Claymont in as you get a look at a very exhausted Jim Riley. Frank Galt right behind Jim. For Bill Hoyer, he ended up with a total of 24 points, 16 of those in the second half. For Claymont, 17-7, and their opponent will be Columbus St. Francis de Sales. Saturday afternoon, March 15th at 1:30 for the right to advance to the state tournament at the University of Dayton Arena in Dayton. Mike Smith with 6 points. Gary Spinell with 2. 2 points for Kevin Stewart. And again, it's been an unbelievable tournament for the tandem of Gary Watkins and Ed McCaw. Gary Watkins, the sophomore, 18 points, 7 field goals, 4 and 4 from the line. And Ed McCaw, he was the fourth quarter for Claymont. He had all 11 fourth quarter points and ended up the game with the total of 27 points to take game honors on. 10 baskets in a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line.
Claymont, rebuilding year, wipe that from the slate. Claymont facing a #1 ranked 24-0 basketball team. Well, they wiped that from their thoughts as well. And it just really came in and showed us a comfortable feeling that we noticed right from the opening moments. And just no letting up throughout the entire game. cool heads and good decisions throughout the evening by all the players involved. Shooting in that final stanza, Claymont 4 out of 6. Ed McCall, the big story, as Claymont on the evening, 22 out of 45 for a 48% field goal shooting. They lost the ball on 4 separate occasions there in the fourth stanza and made for some tense moments, but overall they had 10 on the evening. For Columbus Bexley, they were hot, 8 out of 15, but Claymont just had that little bit of edge that they kept on their side. And overall in the evening, Columbus was 25 out of 49 for a 51% field goal percentage shooting wise, and they turned the ball over on 2 separate occasions for a total of 11 on the evening. Fantastic game. We'll be back here on Saturday.
Reviewing the quarter scores, we were tied at 12 at the end of one. Claymont then took a 4-point lead in the locker room in intermission. Mustangs 26, Bexley 22. Then Claymont, when Bexley drew even with about 4.5 minutes time remaining third quarter, it looked like the Lions were starting to get control of it. But the Mustangs said forget all about that as they went on from there to outscore Bexley by 6 points for the remaining 4.5 minutes of that period and take a 44-38 lead at the end of 3 quarters. Bexley outscored Claymont 16-11 in the final period. But Mike Smith missed free shot, and yes, missed free shot, ended up winning the game as he was able to pick off his own rebound and let time expire as Claymont has a date for the regional championship against Columbus St. Francis de Sales here March 15th, Saturday afternoon at 1:30. So that'll wrap things up tonight from the Ohio State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Columbus. Tonight's final score, as you see, Riley's Rowdies will be returning to the Twin Cities. Very happy. Tonight's final score, Claymont 55, Bexley 54. So long, everybody.